Hey y'all, this is Amanda with She's a Mad Gardener, and it's a beautiful spring day in March here in Wylie, Texas, Zone 8A. And I am about to take a couple of broken chairs that I found on the side of the road and turn them into some adorable plant stands. Super easy, great way to recycle a product and something unique for your garden. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you know when all my latest videos are out. Okay, here are two of the chairs that I found on the side of the road. This one's seat cushion is loose, and I believe it had like a broken side part that I kind of already ripped off as well. And then this one I found in front of my friend Lauren's house during quarantine, and she had this issue, so I'm just gonna rip that out as well because I don't really need it. The thought is to take these tops off, strip them down, get rid of the fabric on them, paint these up, and then use them as plant stands outside. Okay, so my original plan was to just strip down the seats and then keep them on there and then just set a plant on top. But once I removed the seat tops, I realized that each of these chairs was reinforced at the corners where the legs are. And I thought, you know what? Why add the extra work? Why don't I just stick a pot in the hole that's left in the chair frame? Yeah, it took me a few minutes, but I got there, everyone. So that's what I decided to do. I really struggled with these screws. I couldn't get the drill down in there, so I had to do it by hand, which was super annoying. But you can see once I got it going, then that negative space right in the center, perfect for holding up a pot.
Only got one chance, got one life to live, and it's do or die, gotta make it count. So lose your worries, let your problems go on until my whole body burns out. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down. Yeah, I don't wanna slow down. I don't wanna slow.
So I just used some black spray paint that I had on hand. It's a 2-in-1, so it has a primer built into the spray paint. I wasn't super worried about sealing this off and keeping these perfectly black. I actually would really love it if these became kind of worn and with the paint peeling. Like, I would actually really like that look. So it'll be interesting to watch these over time in the garden and see how they do. It took one really good coat of black paint and then another lighter coat of black paint. It took 2 cans to make this happen, 2 full cans to do all of this, just kind of give you an idea. So if you're doing this yourself and you only got 1 chair, I would just do, 1 can. But it really came together well. This had a glossy finish. I kind of wish I had more of a matte finish, but I already had them on hand. Wasn't going to go buy anything for it. So gloss finish it is.
I don't wanna waste time, I don't wanna waste time on fake friends. I just wanna get high, I just wanna get high, I just wanna get higher. Sometimes people will try to hold you back from being who you want to. Don't be questioning why, do whatever feels right, find your passion and fight. Cause we only got one chance and got one life to live, and it's do or die, gotta make it count. So lose your worries, let your problems go on until my whole body burns out. I ain't never gonna slow.
Now these are the 2 plastic terracotta pots that I've redone. They used to be Halloween pots, and then after that I spray painted them this copper and utilized them for tulips. So now they are also going to be repurposed in these chairs. I started by adding plant tone into the pots, and then I will pop up on the screen the names of each of the plants that I put in here. All of them are fun, sun-loving plants.
Gotta make it count, so lose your worries, let your problems go on until my whole body burns out. I ain't never gonna slow down.
When working on potted plant designs, I like to start with the largest plant, the tallest plant. So I started with the Gomphrena in the back, and then I came over to the side and added in the Dahlberg daisy. I kind of angled it a little bit so it kind of would like cascade over the side, and I really like kind of that ferny look. Then I came back through with the Scaevola, and I put it on the other side of the Gomphrena since it was pretty much the second tallest plant. I thought they blended really well, and I feel like that white really helps that purple globe Gomphrena really pop. Then I filled in with a little bit of the sweet potato vine. I made sure to angle it as well so that it cascaded over the edge, and then finally came back with 3 petite little profusion zinnias in each pot. I did the zinnias in whites and orange, so this was a very different color palette for me. I usually kind of lend myself towards bright pinks and purples and blues, and I really kind of played up some other options in this, so I'm super excited to see how these look in place.
Just wanna get high, just wanna get higher. Sometimes people will try to hold you back from being who you want to. Don't be questioning why, do whatever feels right, find your passion and fight. Cause we only got one chance and got one life to live. And it's do or die, gotta make it count. So lose your worries, let your problems go on until my whole body burns out. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down.
So these designs are going to be on either side of a small ornamental tree. So I wanted them to be mirror images of each other. So you can see that I'm placing the Dahlberg daisies on the opposite side of the Gomphrena from what I did on the first pot. I think that this will create a really kind of cool illusion once everything is in place in the garden.
Gonna slow down. Yeah, I don't wanna slow down, I don't wanna slow down, I don't wanna slow down till I burn out. I just wanna live fast, I don't wanna look back and say I could've done more than I did now. Sometimes it can be hard, yeah, it can be hard, yeah, it can be hard when you grow up. People fill you with doubt, you start thinking about what you're gonna do now. But we I gotta make it count, so lose your worries, let your problems go on until my whole body burns out.
I had to fuss with this one a little bit just to make sure it was touching on all 4 sides of the pot to make sure it's supported all the way around. So it did take me a few minutes to get this particular one adjusted.
Time, I don't wanna waste time, I don't wanna waste time on fake friends. I just wanna get high, I just wanna get high, I just wanna get higher.
Okay, you guys, I love how these turned out. They're so fabulous and so fun. Look at those, just tucked back in there. I like how the black kind of disappears a little bit. Super fun. But of course, you could change these out for bright colors too, which would be neat. I do have drip lines down here from some planters that I had last year. So I'll be running those drip lines up to these pots so that I don't have to think about them. So fun. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, she's a mad gardener or a decorator or anything else that she wants to be. Thanks, y'all.
Only got one chance, got one life to live. And it's do or die, gotta make it count. So lose your worries, let your problems go on until my whole body burns out.